I'm just putting a light mist in around that area because I'm going to erase the highlights out of this. Going to chuck a little bit of a shield in that one because that's quite strong, that edge. Escape then, so I'll correct that before I go on any further. Just going to darken this red up a little bit with the sepia and just see if I get the desired colour. Looks like I do. Just like a darker naphthalene red. So that's pretty good actually, that's a really close to what I need. Nice, yeah. Just air dry it a bit. Now I can come in here and just start bringing in a bit of this dark sepia coming into the bottom of the eye. Just darken that up a bit. That needs to be a lot darker in this corner of this eye. Right, we'll just come down the nose a little. Couple of little wavy bits on the top of the nose, just in the highlight area. This underneath here, although there is a little bit of a highlight, I'm leaving just that little gap there to show there's a bit of a ridge before it goes into the shadow area, and then it kind of comes out from there. around to the nostril. There's a little bit of a highlight there, and we'll just backfill that with a bit of a shadow. Hit that side a little bit more. Okay. Tidy that up a little. There is a big thick line that goes through the middle of it, but I'm not doing the thick line yet. I'll come back to that. Just want that shade in there, kind of mapping things out. That comes out a little bit more in there. Just notice something that just wants to come round a little bit. That's it. That's kind of in brightness there. I could have brought that in with a white afterwards, but if I see it, I might as well correct it. Now we need a bit of texture again, just in this area, just a little bit. Just in that corner, and then it goes under the nose. It seems quite harsh, that texture, but we haven't got all the darkness in around it yet. Not a bad shape. Just seeing there's a little bit of a highlight in there. Not much, just a little bit. So I'm just going to bring that back. Okay, let's get a bit of a shadow going up to there. Came down a little bit low with that one, but that's not going to kill us, just to knock it back a bit, straighten it up. So, okay, let's take this up. It's got a hint of red in that. We'll worry about that afterwards. Okay, I'm just going to follow that line round. And this goes into sort of shadow here. Going to put some texture in just up in this area. Again, that comes round that corner. And we've got one a little bit above it. Probably use the shield for that one. That's just under that crease. Just there. Let that air dry. Got a bit of skate in there, but it's in the shade anyway. We'll put a little bit of a shade underneath, and then we'll let it dry. And then we'll skate it a bit. going to be coming in and manipulating these anyway. Neaten that up a bit, and then we need to do the reverse, and we need to kind of come under the nose. We just need to push up just in that corner and push up a bit. Comes up. There's a bit of a highlight in there, so I'm just going to come down the middle there. There's that little bit that comes off here. And then this bit comes up and joins that bit there. And there is a bit of a highlight in that little bit there. Put some texture in the actual nostril, just a little bit. That's doing that. Then we'll round off that bottom edge just by running along the bottom of the nostril. We'll round it off. And the same going out of the nostril, just round it off. So you lose that stencil look. It's more of a rounded look. There seems to be a few little creases. Gotta watch because this sepia skates a little. Let's get that crease in there a bit deeper. Starting to feel he's coming alive a bit. Okay, so we get a little bit that comes down there. Put a little bit of texture up there as well. And we just need to darken it up in that area there. And the same where our creases are. Just in this area here, add some texture. We just need to darken it up a little. It's basically going to be all the highlights that bring this piece to light. Gonna have to watch this sepia because it does want to skate. As soon as you load it up a little bit too much, it wants to skate away. You can see in there it's got layers to it. So I'm going to have to air dry, then go back in again. That's it, air dry. Fill that in. Look, it started to move already. So now I'll air dry it. And go again. As soon as it starts to see like it's going to skate, move. Okay, I'm just going to shut off that little bit of that nose there to create that highlight on that edge. A little bit of highlights where I see them. I am going to come in and hit them with white. Just start making things stand out a little, the finer details. Clean things up where we need to clean them up. Like there, soft pink in that highlight there. Just bring it in. And then just touch those ones before they start into the shadow. Just touch those in. Just push up a little bit. Bit of texture in this area. A little bit of highlight here. Just going to treat that more of a texture though. I'll just do little figures of 8. Big highlight on that one underneath. And as I said, we were doing these ones, we just push them back a little. Just bring those over. We're going to hit them with white anyway. We got this one coming out of here. Let's get him in. Nice crease in that one. And got a little bit here. bit textured there. I'm going to darken that up a little. There's this got some texture going up. Let's stand back a bit. Yeah, I still feel I need to be a little bit darker in this area. I'm just going to punch that in a bit more. Just missed over where see, once I got all the texture in there, where I put my little fingerprint in there, it ain't even going to notice. I'm just going to put a light shade over this area. Okay, I got a shade in black in the gun now, and I'm just gonna darken up a little bit under there. And I'm gonna come around to this side of the nose with the black. Definitely need a shield for that bit. Let's get that shape perfect. So now we can come in and just fill. It is quite solid coming around that corner. Now, a bit of a shadow. I could probably use my thumb, actually. Bounce off my thumb. And a little bit lower. And then up. Into that corner. Right, okay, we've got a bit of texture in that side. I'm just going to darken that bit just under the nose again. Then there's a bit of blue in there, but I need to get some blue going first. There's a little bit there, tiny little line there, another little line there. Just going to darken up this bit. Oh, there is a little inlet there. Before it goes to the red. Okay, let's take out. Just going to take out the black, the highlight bits a bit, because definitely some texture on that cheek. Just a little bit of a shield, just coming round that nose. And then we'll round off that edge like we did the last one. Yes. I want to keep that side of it clean though. There's a bit of blue that comes around there. We just need to mist up the nose up here. Sort of head it towards that grey. Alright, just do a little bit in the forehead up here now. Just going to put a little bit of texture in just above that line. Keep it light. And then just above that line. Okay, and then we can come in and we can just run our mist over the line. Up to the next one. And then it kind of fans out a little bit at the top. And we've got another one that comes out of here and goes that way. There's a little side bit there. Just darkening up as I go. I'm going to clean all this up anyway. And there's a bit of texture above, which we've already put the blue in, so I'm just gonna, that's more of a thin line. This one's more of a real thin line. And then we can erase where we need to erase. Okay, same in here, we need to clean this up. And we can bring it round, a little bit of the texture in underneath. Getting there. Just come around that corner ever so slightly on the nose. Punch it up. I'm just going to put a little bit of a highlight down the nose. I'm just going to use the soft rubber and the texture as I go as well. Just get a little bit of a highlight in there. Let's use the white side for the texturing. So I'm just going either side of the line, and then it kind of, at that point it flicks up. Just brings out the nose a little bit. we'll bring out that bit a little bit more, and that bit, and that bit. Just add a little bit of texture in there, and then we've got a few little sort of lines that come out. Just push that black a bit back. I want a bit heavy there. And then we've got a little bit of texture on the edge of the nostril. Big highlight that goes over the top of the crease there and kind of spreads out, so we want to add a bit of texture up here. So I'm just going to bring in, like, soften this edge up here. And then this kind of pushes up into there a bit. And then, yeah, there's a bit of a going that way, a little bit coming round here, just a bit of texture. A little bit of texture in there. That's better. Okay, what I have got, which I might have to use the glass fibre for, is, where's my glass fibre? Okay, I'm just going to bring out a couple of little extra textures that I see in the eyebrow. Could really do with the glass fibre. There's one. There we go. Okay. So just a few little kind of marks on the eyebrow. Just going to bring in top of that one there, just a bit of an edge. Okay, and then there's kind of a sort of swoop down there, like that. One coming in sort of there. And right on, I need probably exact enough for that one. Just right along the edge of the eye, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to blacken There's one there. There's actually one there. So I'm going to soften that. Just push it back a little. And the same with that one. Okay. Glass fibre, just in that corner there. And then, oh, that needs darkening up. Both of these. We're going to hit that with white anyway. But there's a little bit of kind of shape of an eyebrow going up like that. Bit of texture in there. And then there's a brighter bit sort of here. Ooh, you see the red sarrel come through? So we're going to have to lose that. Push the edge of it. That's it. And it kind of goes around a bit of a bend. Like that. Okay, let's push that one on the back. I think that one's too high. I'm just going to bring that lower. This one that was in there. That's it. And there's one that kind of touches there. A couple of little highlights. And then just a little streak over there. And then in the creases there. That's added a different dimension to it all. We'll darken the left hand side of the eye. That's a bit too bright over here as well, so we'll just push that back a little. And then I think what I might do is just ever so softly, just above that red line on this side, just give it a little bit of a highlight. Just there. Kind of shadow in, so I'm going to use my finger. Make sure you can see everything. Just lower. Use my finger, and I'm just going to bounce above that line. Okay, then